Hi, it's your coach, Joe Lucas. Welcome to your Practice Power daily coaching video for Thursday, May 15th, 2014. Almost another week in the books. Hey, let's talk about not my favorite subject, but something we always deal with in life, right, which is adversity. Unless you, like I said, unless you're going to live in a cave somewhere for your entire life, not deal with human beings or anything, hey, you're going to have adversity. Large, little, internal, external, right? Large adversity, hey, I don't know what that means to you. For some of you, maybe it was 2008, 2009. External, right? Wasn't anything going on personally in your world. It was what external forces, right? Or it could be internal. Maybe there's something going on, in terms of your belief set, how you're operating. And again, it's not that huge, but it's internal and you go fix it. The reason why I bring up adversity is I think a lot of advisors, I think a lot of human beings in general are so freaked out by it that they'll almost do anything to avoid it, and you can't live a life and avoid it. You just can't. And so my suggestion is what I'm going to submit to you this morning is decide in advance how you're going to respond to things. And let me be very clear. I'm not talking about being negatively thinking and putting all these things out there, because I know some of you people that do the attraction piece say, oh, no, man, you can't have those thoughts like that because you bring that on yourself. No, I'm not going to go that crazy, but I do think you need to have some plans. So for example, if your top 4 or 5 clients bolt on you, in a period of a week, what's the plan? And not that I'm wishing that on you, but what are you going to do? How are you going to emotionally respond to it, right? If in our world, let's face it, this is a very litigious society. What happens if you get what happens if you get a suit or an arbitration, right, or a complaint in writing? How are you going to handle that? How are you going to handle that if the IRS comes knocking at the door, or maybe not so much, but you get a nasty surprise from your account saying, hey, look, you did so well last year, you owe another $40,000, $50,000, right? You got to decide in advance how you're going to handle adversity, because if you don't have that conversation with yourself, here's what happens. The biggest problem or challenge with adversity for most human beings is they go unconscious and they don't control their dialogue with themselves. They go in what I call freak out mode. And when you're in freak out mode, there's a couple things that we tend to do. Number one is we'll tend to kind of go ahead and shut down sometimes, or we go into what I call distraction and just pretend it doesn't exist. And rarely does a piece of adversity ever get better by itself without us taking some action on it. So we need to be very, very clear on that. And so my point being is the first thing you want to do is when you have something come up in your world that you were not expecting, that is what we'll call negative, is literally what I would say is take a time out. Take, whatever. And I'm not talking about days here, maybe a half hour, maybe an hour, maybe you do need up to half a day, and really think through what this means. But be conscious about it. One of my mentors has always said, hey, see the problem as it is, not better than it is, or worse than it is. See it for what it truly is. And that requires you to be conscious. Once you're in that conscious state and controlling your dialogue, you stay in what we call a resourceful state. And when you're in that resourceful state, you can go ahead and make better decisions. You can strategize. You can figure out how to overcome it, or maybe even turn that adversity into an opportunity. So with that, I want you to just think through that and come up with your own set of rules, right? Your own standards on adversity. Because look, my friends, it will come find you no matter what. We all face it, all right? So have a great Thursday, and I'll see you for the end of the week tomorrow.